Hello, welcome back into the ACE and the whole podcast. Yeah, 'tis the season and all that other holly jolly stuff. We got our Christmas list episode. We said it last week, I do believe. We're doing it again this week because by the time this comes out, this will be our last episode before Christmas. So, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Feliz Navidad, Joyeux Noel, all those, however you say happy or Merry Christmas in your language. Why are you looking like that, Eli?
I've had no notifications on my computer all day, and I just had like 50 go off. That was completely terrifying. I think I'm running okay now.
Are you good, Eli?
I'm not sure. My computer stopped uploading for a second. I'm good.
I've got a small talk question for you guys today.
Ooh.
I've actually got a small talk question.
Oh.
Ready?
Yeah.
All right. So, since we're talking about gifts and like Christmas and stuff, Santa can take you back in time to one wrestling show and you get front row seats. Which one in history are you going to, and why is it Collision in Korea?
Mine wasn't Collision in Korea. Nice try, though.
Good job. Austen, which one are you going to?
I don't know. That's tough. I could go WrestleMania 30 down there in New Orleans. Daniel Bryan wrestling the opening match. Also on that card, you had John Cena versus Bray Wyatt. And then you also had... Well, that was 30, wasn't it? Or was that 31?
I think no, it was 30 in New Orleans. 30 was in New Orleans.
I could have swore that was 30.
Mm-hmm.
No, I meant Wyatt versus Cena. That was 30, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going crazy.
I do believe.
Which Wyatt versus Cena?
The only one that happened in person.
Yeah, I was at 30.
Okay. And then you had Daniel Bryan coming back in London later in the night. WrestleMania 28, I think, was Rock versus Cena, the first one. I think that's a good one to go back. It's either 28 or 29, because it was one of the New York shows. 27, maybe?
Sounds about right.
Was that in Miami?
28. XVIII. So I was correct. No, it was in New York.
Look.
It was when they did New York, like, back to back. No, never mind, that wasn't Miami.
Yeah.
That was in Miami.
Because it was the open arena.
Well, you say that like all the WrestleManias aren't in open arenas now, unless they're down in Dallas.
I'm not talking about now.
And then you got John Cena coming back from injury in the 08 Rumble. Feel like you're sensing a theme here.
I
don't know. I mean, that's got to be close. Maybe TNA Lockdown when it was Kurt Angle versus Kennedy, and he does that fucking moonsault off the cage. That'd be pretty crazy to see in person.
Front row, yeah.
I don't know. There's a lot. I think I'll probably have to go with Rock Cena 1, because that was also when they had Triple H versus... It was the end of the era match. Because it went end of the era match right into Rock versus Cena. So that'd probably be my go-to.
Eli?
I don't know, Wrestle Kingdom last year was pretty crazy too.
Ooh, you're right.
Well, I guess it was this year.
WrestleMania X, I think it was Shawn. That's the match that had Shawn Michaels and Razor Ramon first TLC ladder match. That's one that really comes to my head. But that WrestleMania end of the era match comes to mind too. So, but WrestleMania X just barely cuts it forward more for me.
What else was even on that card besides?
Oh God!
Here, I'll look it up. Eli, I'm gonna tell you what matches you would have seen.
Oh, this sounds fun. I'm pretty sure Rocky Maivia was on it.
All right, you ready? You would have seen some barn burners, like the Heavenly Bodies defeating the Bushwhackers in a dark match. Owen defeating Brett in the opener. Fair enough.
Okay.
Bam Bam Bigelow and Luna Vachon defeating Doink and Dink. Randy Savage defeating Crush. Alundra Blaze defeating Lalani Kai. Men on a Mission, which was Mabel and Mo, defeated the Quebecers by countout. Yokozuna defeating Lex Luger by disqualification. Earthquake defeated Atom Bomb. And then you had the ladder match. And then in the main event, Bret Hart defeated Yokozuna because that was when they did the dual winner Royal Rumble.
I mean, not a bad.
So that would have been your card,
also,
Eli.
Just fixed my fucking microphone. My computer reset. I've been trying to figure out why my audio looked buggy as hell on the top right.
I just gotta hope it didn't mess anything up.
Shouldn't have. Fucking hell.
For me, I'm going to 2008 Armageddon.
Was that Jeff Hardy?
Yep, that was when Jeff Hardy won it. I think just being able to see it with that crowd, I think that'd be great.
What else was on that card?
Maybe Money in the Bank 2011.
Oh, when Punk walked out?
Yeah, when Punk walked out, that'd be crazy.
Yeah.
Cliff, do you want to hear the rest of your match card?
I already looked at it.
Dude, this is
a
weird match.
I want to see John Morrison and Miz defeat Jesse and Festus.
That is a crazy statement to say.
CM Punk beat Rey Mysterio for the IC title to determine the number one contender for the IC title.
Matt Hardy. Don't skip over that match.
Hey,
don't skip over that match.
I would have seen Kelly and Maria Menounos beat Beth Phoenix and Eve Torres.
That's okay. Right. I get to see Kelly, Maria, and Michelle McCool and Mickie James defeat Jillian, Maurice, Natalia, and Victoria.
Tony Atlas was a manager doing this. But I also get to see
John Cena tap out Chris Jericho.
That too.
But you didn't get to see Team John Laurinaitis versus Team Theodore Long.
No, but you didn't get to see Batista defeat Randy Orton, who had Cody Rhodes and Manu.
You didn't get to see Big Show defeating Cody Rhodes.
You didn't get to see Finlay beat Mark Henry in a Belfast brawl.
You didn't get to see Sheamus beat Daniel Bryan in 18 seconds for the world title.
Oh yeah, the 18 seconds.
I gotta watch the first ladder match.
I'm out of matches on my card.
You didn't get to see a dark match. Well, this might have been a pre-show.
I gotta see Owen fight.
Epico beating Justin Gabriel and Tyson Kidd and the Usos by pinfall.
I gotta see Owen fight Brett.
That was also CM Punk beating Chris Jericho for the WWE Championship.
We both got to see Chris Jericho.
I didn't.
Only one of us got to see John Cena, The Rock, CM Punk, Undertaker, Triple H, and Shawn Michaels. All
this
in one
is
night.
weirdly
That's all I'm saying.
Good card for WrestleMania. I want to be
for WrestleMania 10
for that. Oh,
out of all the wrestling shows, though, you chose that one. So, is that the one card you'd want to see over any other card to ever exist?
Absolutely.
I don't know. I think going to Ultima Lucha Uno would be pretty good too.
No,
that's crazy.
I'd love to go to Boyle Heights, catch up with Dirty Dom before he was Dirty Dom.
Boyle Heights, California.
I
say let's not delay any longer. So how we're going to do this is we're going to go through our Christmas list from last year.
I've got it ready.
Things that did or did not happen, and then we're going to move into our ones for this year. The other two, we all have two for each company, but they have WWE, AEW, and New Japan. I have WWE, AEW, and TNA. I just want to be different. Plus, I'm not as in bed with New Japan anymore. I follow what's going on, but not enough to really care what happens over there. I'm still there to watch the matches and stuff, but I'm not so head over heels in love with it anymore. So we're going to do TNA since TNA's coming back and they have a lot to live up to. So we'll have to see. But reading off our Christmas list from last year, starting with the one overarching wish that we all had was no more Forbidden Door between companies. And slowly we're getting there. We saw WWE work with New Japan this past year.
That he worked with Pro Wrestling Noah.
Yeah, it's just one of those things. It's slowly we're never going to see WWE and AEW work together. That's long
No,
gone.
especially after
Until
TK's
the AEW gets
comments.
bought out. Yeah. But we've seen WWE and TNA work together before. We've seen WWE and New Japan work together. WWE and Pro Wrestling Noah. Like, it's slowly happening. And, like, every company outside of WWE is very much so, like, helping one another. Hell, in Japan, just a handful of days ago, all 9 of the major... It's 9, correct?
Yeah, I think
all
so.
9 of the major pro wrestling companies in Japan, like, pretty much created a union between one another to ensure that there was good pro wrestling happening in and for the entire country of Japan, as well as Asia and the entire world.
They're gonna have a
WWE,
event.
You're not going to see that. Yeah, you're never going to see that with WWE. Unless something drastically changes. AEW's open to working with anybody. I feel like everybody is open to working with everybody except for the Fed. Which, there's nothing wrong with that. They built their own company. They want to maintain their own company, and they're able to do it. So, but moving on to mine, since I'm already talking, my New Japan wish was that New Japan Pro Wrestling would re-sign Kota Ibushi. Obviously did not happen. He is currently All Elite. Funny enough, he's actually a part of one of my wishes this year again. My AEW wish was to chill out with the ex-WWE guys. This also did not happen. Let's see. We've seen Edge. We've seen CM Punk back and forth. Christian Cage rose to prominence this past year. Tony Storm. Athena.
So
WWE's got all its fingerprints all over AEW. And my WWE wish was that they need to push storylines harder and faster, which is the only one that kind of somewhat happened. Because once the Bloodline started taking a nosedive, it really picked up, and now it's really not picked up. But they're doing a decent job with the storyline since then. They've kept it somewhat fresh, which is another one of my wishes, so I'm not going to get too much into it. Whichever one of you two go next.
I'll go next since mine is next on the list. My first wish for WWE was that to split the titles off of Roman, which we didn't get, but we got another major title. So it
we got the opposite.
It like a quarter of the way came true, kind of, sort of, not really. For my New Japan wish was to create a new evil faction to take place of the Bullet Club, and that didn't happen.
No. I mean,
they're not really evil. It's more
Jarrett's
funny.
Family.
It doesn't fill that void. And proving me batting 0 for 3, I wanted Punk to come back and dethrone MJF.
Yeah, that did not happen, did it, buddy?
I am batting 0 for 3 with my last year Christmas list.
Oh,
I'm like 1 for 3, somewhat.
Yeah, I got a sub 100 batting average.
Well, I did a little bit better. But sadly, TK is still running AEW and creative. I wanted him not to be running AEW or creative. Really hasn't changed much. I did. Bloodline dissolution. We're here.
Partly.
We're here.
It's been happening.
Maybe by this time next year, there won't be a Bloodline.
There was a Stardom and New Japan Tag League where, if I remember correctly, they got title shots in a mixed tag match. So, once again, hey, we're here. The only thing I could really get right
was Japan.
Not a terrible year for your wish list.
This year's a change.
Yeah.
Oh no. We're gonna get nothing but memes for the next hour.
I will open the floor. I don't really care who goes or what is said, as long as we somewhat follow some cohesion. So if someone picks one of their WWE wishes, we're going to go through our WWE stuff. Same thing with whatever company you pick. I don't care one way or another. We can start with our miscellaneous ones if you want to. I don't give a shit.
All right. Wait,
you spoke up. Start reading, buddy.
Okay. My very first miscellaneous Christmas wish is that bookers would buy water for the boys.
That's
I
great.
hate you.
That's a joke. No. That's just a Matt Cardona joke. No. My first real miscellaneous wish is let GCW cook. For the love of God, let GCW cook.
Motherfuckers cook.
Let them cook. It's good
Let
when
'em
they have
cook.
time to let it cook. It is so good.
God damn, let them cook.
GCW is really good for what it is, and they just need to be let cook. So don't try to have them change it. Let them cook.
Fucking love GCW, bro. What was crazy was I almost put the same exact thing down, but I did. I did not.
So yeah, that's the first thing on my Christmas list this year.
I'll move to one of mine because it's kind of in the same ballpark. I said I wish that in this next year, it's obviously not going to get like completely done, but I wish we would start removing the stigma around deathmatch wrestling. Like that is just a bunch of dumb fuck idiots going in there and beating the shit out of each other, and that's all it is.
For
That's
that to
not all
happen,
it is. There's more to it than that.
For that to happen, for deathmatch wrestling to lose that stigma, we have to lose the dumb fuck wrestling people who also do it. Because that's the people, the clips that when they look it up, that's what they see. They don't see GCW and stuff. They see the idiots doing 450s and landing on their head on a gym floor or a backyard. They don't see the GCW and stuff.
That's fucking hardcore, brother. That's deathmatch wrestling. But
It's also CTE.
This also stems from like one of my classes. We had to bring in like a documentary, and I brought in the Vice deathmatch wrestling documentary.
How'd that go?
And the first 10 minutes, there's no like actual violence or anything. It's just like quick flashes of it. And so we watched it, and we were supposed to get 10 minutes of it. Bro stopped it at 8. Cause he had that, he's very archaic, like, you fucking lonely rednecks and idiots like this. So, like, I don't know, I'm just sick of hearing that shit. Cause, like, those are real people in there that go in there and they do it, whether they need the paycheck or for the love of the game or whatever the fuck it is, they go in there and they do it, and it's a person. It's wrestling just like any other. So I guess we need to... The stigma around wrestling has dropped significantly here in the past few years. And I say it's time we move on to the subdivisions of wrestling, starting with deathmatch wrestling.
I made a comment about it earlier. And I said I still stand by this statement. I don't have the exact same wish as last year. But I think Tony Khan needs to take a step back finally. Because there has been some comments he has made.
Miscellaneous ones.
This isn't a miscellaneous
This isn't a miscellaneous one.
This is a miscellaneous.
No, it's not. This is AEW, buddy.
I'm sorry, what's the definition of miscellaneous?
This doesn't affect any specific company.
What was Cliff's?
To let GCW
let
grow,
GCW cook.
That affects a specific company.
We don't have a... If you let me fucking speak, we don't have a GCW category, now do we? We have an
That
AEW
doesn't
category.
fucking matter! Miscellaneous. I was allowed to add extra wishes.
Fucking read it off. Read it off.
I already read it off. You guys aren't gonna like my next one either.
Bro just doesn't like the Tony Khan.
We're gonna say it then. Bro's just buying
TNA and
extra wishes at
JDE
this
co-hosting a event.
That's not gonna happen.
I don't see it.
That's not gonna happen.
As good as
That's
it would
why
be.
it's a wish. That's why it's a wish.
What's the main event of that show?
Oh,
and
man.
who's going over? I want you to tell me
Yeah.
that. Too.
Can you imagine Josh Alexander, Chad Gable, and Gunther
In the
for the
main?
Intercontinental Championship or something?
In the main?
Josh
No.
Alexander's put on some really good mains. Maybe not Chad Gable,
Hey,
but Gunther would be really good.
Keep this bro away from the book.
You're not
Keep the bro away
gonna
from the
put
book.
Seth there?
You aren't
No.
gonna put any of the champions, the actual, world champions that both companies have.
Bro, you
In the
imagine
main
Roman
event?
showing up
Would
to a
Roman
fucking
show up to
Impact
this?
taping?
Would Roman
Well,
show
then
up to
then
this?
we get fucking Seth versus what? Fuck, which
Seth
Motor-
versus
which-
Shelley.
Yeah, I'll probably say I couldn't remember which fucking Motor City Machine Gun was holding what title.
I don't think that would be a good match, though.
How dare you disrespect the Motor City Machine Guns like that?
Bro, it's not disrespect. I just fucking blanked on what titles they were holding, alright? My bad. Goddamn.
Aren't you the one that's doing the TNA wishes?
Yes. I just forgot. Heaven forbid a man is judged by his weakest seconds, alright?
I would have said, man, Motor City Machine Guns versus freaking the Usos, but the Usos aren't a thing anymore.
Well, they can band together to fight against the Outsiders. Kayfabe will be gone for this one.
That's the ending. You have Jimmy and Jay turn on each other, and that's how, TNA goes over.
Yeah, storylines don't matter.
Oof.
It's a one-off anyway. What other matches would we get? We would get who's Knockouts champion over there right now?
Oh God, who would Tommy
Trinity.
Dreamer face?
Who would
It's
Tommy
Trinity.
Dreamer face? Tommy Dreamer versus Gunther?
Oh God, no!
Let me go to Impact Wrestling
Not-
real quick.
Not
Tommy Dreamer versus
v.
Logan
Gunther.
Paul?
That wouldn't. I don't feel like that's the worst option. So it'd be
Oh.
Trinity versus like Becky. We've seen that before, but that's not bad.
Who would ABC
Trinity versus
face?
Rhea. There we go.
The tag team champions. Who would they face?
Cody and Jay.
No, they would face Judgment Day.
Who could you get in the ring with Eddie Edwards that would make it a really... That one could be Seth.
PCO.
That
Who
would
would
be a decent
PCO
match.
fight?
PCO versus Gunther would be good.
PCO versus Drew.
Oh no!
Where does CM Punk fit into all this?
No.
CM Punk versus PCO.
Please don't.
Where does LA Knight fit into all this? Or Eli Drake?
Ooh,
LA Knight
Have
versus...
LA Knight fight Eli Drake.
Eli Drake. There you go.
Yeah. LA
Moose
Knight
versus
Eli
Bobby
Drake.
Lashley would be another fun one.
Where does Samuel Shaw fit into all this?
He fights
Sure.
Dexter Loomis.
Dexter Loomis versus LA Knight, and then
Dexter
Eli
Loomis
Drake
versus Samuel
versus
Shaw.
yeah.
Trent Seven versus
That's
Tyler
a hell
Bate.
of a card right there.
Where does Eric Young fit into all this?
He fights Eric Young.
Are we getting Sandy versus Judgment Day?
Ooh.
Sanity's
Nikki
not a tag
Cross
team
playing
anymore, though.
turncoat.
They can be in TNA, bro. They still kind of are. They just aren't called Sanity anymore.
Where does
No.
Beer Money fit into this?
Sanity completely split up.
No, aren't they all in TNA now?
Nikki
They
Cross.
are, but Crazy Steve attacked everybody and became a singles wrestler. They are no
Storylines
longer
don't matter
attacked.
here, bro. Storylines don't matter here.
Yeah, this is a wonder show.
We're getting the Crazy Steve posse, all right?
Frankie Kazarian versus LA Knight would be good. I honestly think.
Christopher Daniels versus LA Knight.
Ooh.
Ooh.
If we're cooking.
Yeah,
Well, I
the-
guess he's still in AEW. Isn't he?
The
Yeah.
BME versus the BFT.
Jonathan Gresham's on TNA. Could you imagine a pure wrestling
Is
match
it
of
weird
Jonathan
in my
Gresham
head I
versus
get him
Chad
mixed
Gable?
up with Todd?
I do too, don't
Yes.
worry.
Okay. I feel better now.
Why I said I want a pure... bad for me to want a pure wrestling match between Josh Alexander and Chad Gable or Jonathan Gresham and
That's not
Chad Gable.
terrible, but not in the main event.
That's not the main. That's my thing.
that's
It's
the
not
issue we
bad.
had
but
with
it's not
it.
the main.
Could
Where
we
does, where's
see
R-Truth
Jordan
fit in all
Grace
this?
versus Rhea Ripley?
Maybe.
I mean, it's
This has turned into the TNA WWE fantasy booking. Eli, good job. Way to go. Way to get us off track. Austin, what's your second wish?
Where
what about Vladimir?
where does Ron the Truth Killings fit into all this?
Where does what?
Ron the Truth Killings fit into all this.
He fights PCO.
Does he fight our Truth?
Yes, he does.
Ron the Truth Killings fights our Truth.
Oleg versus Vladimir. Santino versus Santino.
Yeah, just
What's his title? What's his stupid little title TNA gave
I
him?
don't know.
Director of Security or some shit.
It's director of. It's like DFI or something like that.
I don't know what it is, but Where does Scott Steiner fit into all this?
He's the ring announcer for this, standing in the ring,
Oh, Jesus
shaking.
Christ.
Booker T
Shaking
comes
like
in.
a fucking leaf.
No, Booker T has to come in with a microphone and start attacking people.
I'm Black Snow.
The director of authority. That's what Santino is. He's the DOA.
I'm Black Snow.
Rhino
Not
with an
Black
I
Snow.
fights Rhino with a Y.
I forgot that was the difference. Was that I and Y?
Yeah, that's literally it. Difference between ECW, TNA, and WWE is a single letter. No, I'm going to say mine, and we're going to go on right by it, because I couldn't think of another one. So, I said that Velveteen Dream needs to get back in the ring.
Okay. It's a Christmas wish.
It's more feasible than Eli's, so...
I don't know. I
It's
feel
a
like mine's
wish.
the most
It's not supposed to
unfeasible
be
there is.
feasible.
My
this is
second...
a Christmas list. It's stuff you're asking for, not a wish.
I'm
It's a
asking
wish
for
list.
this. It's a wish list. I'm asking for WWE and TNA to go together. That would be freaking amazing.
My last miscellaneous is that I just want to be able to be a part of the internet wrestling community without scrolling for more than 30 seconds and seeing people, oh my god, did you see Roman's promo? They had the entire hard cam area blocked off and tarped off and they can't sell tickets. And then scroll down a little bit. Oh my god, AEW is gonna die. Can we just stop and enjoy pro wrestling, please, for the love of fuck?
No, we can't because our political climate in our country. You idiot.
I just want to be able to enjoy the fact that pro wrestling is damn near in a renaissance right now, and I can't.
I wouldn't even say damn near it is. I'd say this is the biggest boom they've had since the 90s.
Yeah, and it's enjoyable to watch. There's a style of wrestling that's popular for everybody.
Yeah, just get over yourselves, dumb fuck.
Just, come on, let everyone like what they like and stop shitting on everybody. That's basically what it comes down to.
Fucking get over yourselves, dude. Alright, where to next?
Let's go... Well, New Japan and TNA are split for us, so...
Well, yeah, but when you guys do New Japan, I'll just do TNA, so I guess not. I'm not worried about it. We've already talked about every company, because someone here decided to make their miscellaneous wishes about specific companies, so...
I'm sorry, it's the wishes. It's what I want to happen.
So where do you want to go next, then?
I want to go to Japan. Or for you, TNA.
Alright, well...
We already talked about it recently, so...
Yes. The superior company out of the two, obviously.
My wish is something that I don't think any of us would have ever thought coming out of my mouth. I want to see Master Wato win the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship this upcoming year.
What the fuck?
Crazy.
Who are you?
I think he is finally in a spot where he could win the belt if they do it correctly. Either Best of Super Juniors or something. I think he is in a prime spot to finally move forward and win the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship. Please don't move him into any other division. Just move him into that one. That specific title. It's the story. They gotta finish it.
Can't mention finishing stories.
Don't worry,
If Cody
I'm gonna
Rhodes
bring it
comes
up
to
later.
my freaking door right now.
I am
have
the
a nice
son of a
long
son of a
coverage.
plumber.
We're gonna have a nice long talk about finishing stories.
Oh god.
God.
I'll go next then. I want Okada to be the John Cena of Japan. Don't let him leave New Japan. Let him be the goddamn franchise. Pay him whatever he wants. Don't let him leave. You've let a lot of other talent go. Okada is one of the most recognizable Japanese wrestlers across the world. Make that man the John Cena of your company. Make him the franchise. Make him New Japan for life.
You don't want to see him become Shinsuke?
Yeah, and what's crazy is
No, I don't.
I kind of have the same thing for TNA. So they're going back from Impact to TNA, and on my list is to keep the originals and don't get lost in the transition. You're going back to TNA for a reason. Go back to TNA. Don't go back to whatever the fuck you're doing now and just call it TNA. You're going back to TNA. Commit to it. Keep the originals. Keep Motor City Machine Guns. Keep that entire X division. Keep the fucking Dudleys. Keep everyone you can, because people are going to tune into TNA expecting that. So for the love of God, don't get too fancy. Maybe even bring back the 6 sides for a night or two. All right? Once a year, you bring back the 6 sides. All right? Some shit like that. But just don't get lost in the transition. All right? Just don't make it what you're doing now and call it TNA. It has to be TNA. In order for it to be TNA, there has to be recognizable faces. And in order to do that, you have to retain and bring in the originals. I help put their faces synonymous to the TNA name.
I like that.
Sorry, doing that. Something went really
Eli?
loud and thudded outside. I'm good. Sorry about that.
Well, it's your turn now.
The second New Japan thing I had, and I don't feel like a lot of people agree with this, but I would like to see Yota Tsuji leave and join a different faction. He does not work in LIJ. I think it was fun at the beginning. I just think that at this point, he could work really good as a heel. Will Ospreay's going over to AEW. Move him into United Empire. I think it would really work as him moving in while Ospreay's in America. You have him in Japan. He could also move to Bullet Club. He can move anywhere else. I just do not think LIJ is the faction for him. He needs to join a different group. That is it. That is simple. Easy wish.
All right, this next one's a little bit of a journey. It's a bit of a two-parter, so we're gonna get through it. So I want the Bullet Club to just shit on Wrestle Kingdom in a couple weeks. I want them running interference, ruining matches, making sure the show is just awful. And then at the end of the show, Finlay comes out, and then they kick him out of the Bullet Club, saying they have found a new leader, and he will be issuing leadership from the shadows until he deems it necessary. This goes on for months, Bullet Club doing Bullet Club shit. And it turns out the leader is none other than another foreign invader like the originals. The new leader is Seth Rollins.
What are you going on about? What are you waffling about? I got something going on my phone here, and I hear leader is Seth Rollins. Rewind me and take me back here.
I want the Bullet Club to kick out Finlay, and I want the new leader to be Seth Rollins when his contract runs up.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
He would do so good in that role. It's a wish list. I think he would fit perfectly into the Bullet Club leader, cool heel, really disgusting bad guy like Prince Devitt was, Finn Balor. And like how Kenny was and Styles. I think it just would fit. So, yeah. That's my second New Japan wish.
Alright, so my second TNA wish is something kind of specific, but I think it needs to be done. So the TNA Hall of Fame, past 3 years, they've made an effort to do it every year. They did it in 2018, and they didn't do it until 2020, and since then they did it 2021, 2022, 2023. They've put in 1 to 2 people every year. I think they need more inductees, and then they need to really hammer it home as a yearly thing, which they have been doing, but I want them to keep doing it, because they do it every year at Bound for Glory. It's Bound for Glory, Austin Collins got inducted, Sting was the first one to get inducted. I think this past year, it was
Team 3D.
Alan West and... Huh?
Team 3D's been inducted too.
Yeah, but that wasn't last year.
Alan West and Mike Tenay.
What? Yeah, but the wrestler was a woman. I forget her name. I know she was a female. No, Gail Kim was earlier. But anyway, I want them to add more inductees. I want them to make this maybe like a WWE is. Like, you have a handful of people that get inducted every year. Because if you keep moving at the pace you're going, half the people that should be inducted are going to, like your entire fan base I was watching is going to be dead by the time they get inducted. So, open it up to maybe 5. 5 every year. The fans get to vote on one. Make it like an interactive type of thing. I think it would be great. I just want to see the TNA Hall of Fame full of people who truly deserve it. Not that no one in there doesn't deserve it now. I just think they need to get moving on it a little faster. More than one a year.
Tracy Brooks.
Yep.
And then Raven was the one the year before that. Can't forget Ken Shamrock
But
either,
yeah, I mean,
who was inducted by The Rock.
But yeah, that's my second TNA wish. Is the more inductees every year. We'll go to AEW now, since we haven't really talked about AEW a whole lot. I'll go ahead and throw my first one out there. I want them to return back to what they were when they started. I think they've gotten too big for themselves now, and I've said this for the past few weeks. That they just need to return back to what they did back in 2019, shortly after the pandemic and during the pandemic. That was the best AEW. That was the best AEW you were seeing week in and week out. It was destination television, really. And here we are, 2023, and you can barely put asses in seats. So I think it's time to take a step back. And just reevaluate what they're doing. I know for sure I said this same exact thing last week. It was last week, 2 weeks ago. Take a step back, reevaluate, and go back to the basics of what they were doing and what got them to the show and got them to that massive audience, because they're starting to slowly lose that audience because they're trying to play too much as a competitor to WWE versus an alternative to WWE. And so they need to get back to what they were doing. Not saying what they're doing now is terrible, but there's a reason why they aren't putting asses in seats and why ratings are fluctuating as much as they are. So whoever wants to go next.
Go ahead, Eli.
No, I'm going next. Which one of these do I? I said it at the beginning before we started. I memed it. I want to see Christian Cage and Adam Copeland as AEW Tag Team Champions once. Just so I can see them face off against FTR or the Acclaimed and have hell of good tag matches. I think it would be amazing. I think if they go back to what brought them there, building off of Austen's, it would be even better. But I want to see Christian Cage and Adam win the tag titles in AEW. At least once.
Well, they better get to moving on it.
Anything to stop the dad gimmick.
You not a fan of that?
No, he verbally despises it.
Do we not remember the rant?
He's hated.
We could do the rant again.
Yeah, last time we talked about this, he went on a 5-minute rant about it.
Hey, let's not do that again.
My first AEW is I want the feuds to actually mean something down the road. Like what they're doing with Swerve and Hangman. I'm using examples, and unlike you, so shush. Like how Swerve and Hangman.
Okay.
They are... Hangman is going out of his way to still continue to shit-talk Swerve. There are other examples like that. However, there is not enough of it. I think that just doing something like that, making concurrent and ever-evolving stories, telling deeper stories than just, 4 weeks and then there's a show and then it's gone. So yeah, I want wrestlers to have memories, almost like how Kevin Owens is the only WWE wrestler who understands that he's on a wrestling show.
So you just want more, not like surface level storytelling. You just want better storytelling.
Yeah, I want deeper.
Which is, funny enough, what they were doing at the beginning of AEW. And
yes, it was.
I feel like we've all kind of touched on a little theme here. And Tony Khan or someone AEW, we know you listen. Someone fucking listens. I don't know who it is, but
someone does, because
the
do. Coincidences are too fucking often.
So then, once again, my second wish is they need to bring back or keep the primes of the wrestlers that they had. So what I mean by this is, like, they got Kota Ibushi, but the matches Ibushi has had has been, okay. So they need to bring the prime Kota Ibushi back. They need to keep Will Ospreay in his prime when he makes the jump over to AEW. We're seeing prime Sting right now, which is crazy to say considering he's like 66. But this is one of the best run Stings has ever had.
It's Sting.
They need to get Jericho back to what he was when AEW started. They need to keep MJF white hot. They need to keep Samoa Joe as this killer and actually give him some purpose. Like, they need to get the best out of the wrestlers as they possibly can. Because that's what their show is depending on. Including the ROH guys. Not a whole lot of people watch ROH week in and week out, but there's great talent down there. And it's only a matter of time before they start getting eyes on it, hopefully. Because you got people like Dalton Castle and the rest of the ROH down there. Claudio, Eddie Kingston. So I mean,
wait, could you say that last name again, Austen?
No, I said it.
I don't think I heard you right. I think you were talking about people with good talent in AEW in ROH, and I couldn't hear that last name.
Don't push it. Let it be. Keep moving and grooving.
But I will say this: Eddie Kingston's wrestling the best wrestling he's ever wrestled. That doesn't mean it's good wrestling, but he's in his prime. Is he not? Is he not in his prime? So keep Eddie Kingston in his prime for as long as you can, because Lord knows that downfall's coming and it's going to come hard.
He found a way to twist
me.
the knife, Eli. You were right. I shouldn't have said anything.
You're the dumbass that said shit. This is the time.
He can cut great promos, but god damn, he just cannot wrestle.
You mentioned Dalton Castle.
I'm done. I'm done. Okay, I'm done.
ROH just had a show lately, and Cliff can back me up. Before last week's podcast started, I contemplated on cashing in on you for Final Battle. Thought about it. Had all the picks set up. Decided not to. Good thing I didn't, because I'm pretty sure I had, 3 out of the 5?
Good.
But, yeah.
Yes.
No. But, I would like to see this man win in AEW this upcoming year. I would like to see him win a singles title this coming year in AEW. I would like to see Adam Cole finally get a singles championship. It does not have to be the AEW World Heavyweight title. I would love to see him as the international champion or the TNT champion. More so
he's too big for that, is my
international
thing.
But I mean, well, look what he did with the North American Championship and NXT. Everybody thought he was going to be too big for that, and he took that to heights where it rivaled the World Championship at times. So I think putting one of those two on there, the TNT, which is currently dying right now, more so than the international. I'm putting the international up here and the TNT right here. I think putting the TNT on him...
I mean, you can only vacate a title so many times before it becomes irrelevant. So, I mean...
I think that he could skyrocket it up, and we would get a really good title run out of it again. I think we would get a really good singles run with Adam Cole holding it. Maybe as better than you, Bebe, potentially, but that's a side part. That's a side piece.
I'm ready for them to wrap that shit up.
Yeah. We will when he's the demon devil.
He's not the devil.
It ain't
Jack Perry, bro.
It's not Jack Perry.
It's real glass.
It is 1000% Jack Perry.
They've been putting people through glass 3 times already. We've had the windscreen, the beer bottle, and Bowen's got thrown through a window backstage. That's 3 instances of glass. Come on.
I feel like this is an Aces and Eights James Storm shit, where everybody thought it was James Storm up until it finally was revealed it was Bully Way, which was fighting against Jeff Hardy for the World Championship.
So it means it's MJF.
Fight me.
Is the devil.
No.
Doing it to himself.
No. What
Could you imagine if it's Scream and there's two killers? If
No.
it's both MJF and Adam Cole?
It's Adam Cole, and then he's teaming with Samoa Joe. And I think they're both going to be a part of this.
Roddy next strong.
You think it's next strong?
No, it's definitely not. But imagine, that'd be funny.
God, please don't.
I think Prince Nana is the devil.
I was waiting for that.
I mean, I think it's Britt Baker, but
Britt Baker is the devil. I mean, where's she been? Where's she been?
My husband.
What's crazy is that was like one of the first like theories going around. That was Britt Baker. I'm not even lying. That's how far gone the internet wrestling community is.
I'm not against it. I don't hate it.
They thought it was fucking Britt Baker, dude.
I don't hate it.
That's pretty. I don't know.
That's out there. That's a far
voice
reach.
change, pad the suit. You never know.
Bro, even the voice change sounds like fucking Jack Perry, bro.
I don't care. I don't think it's Jack Perry.
It's got to be Jack Perry. And you want to talk about long-term storytelling? This is like their long-term storytelling.
Yeah.
Nope. I don't think TK cares enough to do that. I think it's going to be Adam Cole.
I think that's too obvious.
This story just has to not flop. That's all I care about. It has to not flop.
Is that your wish?
No. My wish, however, is that the AEW let the Elite be heels. Just let them be smarky, slimy, everything Austen calls the Young Bucks. Just let them be that heel. Let them be whiny. Let them be the bad guys.
Let them be the Bret Hart.
Yeah. Just let them be hated and let the people hate them. Hell,
but here's the thing, though.
Turn Hangman heel. He hasn't done that yet.
They'd have to write themselves as that, which is why we haven't seen it yet.
That's fair, but I also think it's what AEW would need. Just imagine them taking the entitled raps. Oh my god, we built this fucking company from the ground up, and all of you wouldn't be here without us, and just kept talking shit like that.
Who would beat them, though? Like, what would that lead to?
Blood and Guts. Team led
With
by
who?
MJF versus the Elite.
What, the Four Pillars versus the Elite?
Yes, actually. Kind of like that now.
But the storyline doesn't work for that. That'd have to be like years in the future in order to resolve all the storylines that they have now.
Okay.
This is a year, buddy. This is gonna happen within a year.
I'm gonna cash it in for next. Well, I'm gonna
Next year?
I'm gonna put it in the slow cooker for next year.
You're just gonna keep saying that until it eventually happens?
Yes, until Tony decides to listen to me. We know you're one of the listeners, Tony. Damn it.
Well, let's move on to the Fed. Old WWE. I'm not gonna go first. Who hasn't gone first yet?
Cliff.
Has everyone gone first?
Yeah, I haven't.
Well, you start. I'm going last.
All right. This is once again another two-parter because I seemingly love that shit. Roman needs to lose the title for the love of fuck. And then from that point forward, no more titles on goddamn part-timers. Part-timers as your big champion does not work. It is not enjoyable.
But it does work, and it has been working for the past 1,000 days.
He didn't start out as a part-timer, though. Was my thing.
Title was on Brock for how long?
And people hated that.
I didn't hear your ass complaining about it.
I didn't like it.
Well, you didn't dislike it enough to say something about it.
I didn't have a platform to express my hatred.
I'm just saying, like, I'm not saying I disagree. I'm just saying, like, I don't know how feasible that is. Like, with the star power that the WWE has.
I don't know. That's my wish. That's my first wish.
I like it. I'm moving on to it, though.
Eli?
Mine. My first one of the day. Randy finally hit 16. I want to see it before he retires. John Cena's there. Ric Flair's there. And WWE standards.
Only if it leads to Cena Orton one more time.
We could see it, potentially. And
it would build up crazy. For it. Cena versus Orton. Winner of that has the...
Cena going for 17?
Well, I guess Orton wouldn't be going for 17 at that point.
Yeah, but
unless they somehow get it off of him and then they fight each other for it. triple threat. Cody, Randy, and Cena 2 years from now.
Oh God, what's
could do
crazy
it.
though? I think Cody could carry that match. I'm willing to bet he could.
Well, and Randy by that point won't be over the hill yet. Cena would have to be the one getting carried, which is crazy.
Yeah, think about that for a second.
I don't want to.
I want to see Randy finally hit that. I want to see it happen. You could potentially get, and it would be a lot of carrying during that match. God, it would be a lot of carrying during that match. Randy, Cena, Cody, and Batista. But at that point, Batista's old.
Why don't we just
Get out of the kitchen.
Batista?
Get out of the kitchen.
I like Batista.
Where did Batista
I
come
like
from?
Batista.
You shit on Blue Tista harder than the rest of us when it
I
happened.
did not shit on Batista.
He said,
I thought it was
all
funny.
right, I see you Randy Orton and Cena, which makes sense, like, historically, and I raise you Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes versus John Cena versus Batista.
Historically, it makes sense, too. Between
then why do we throw Brock Lesnar in that match? Why doesn't Brock Lesnar have the title, and we'll just have the fucking OVW Class 02?
I'm not talking about that. I'm
He's
talking
not wrong.
about if you look back for the
Hire
WWE
Shelton
Championship
Benjamin
and
back.
World
Come on, let's do
Championship,
it.
it's Batista and Randy, and it's John Cena and Batista, and it's John Cena and Randy. It's the three of them. I
Throw
mean,
CM Punk in
Triple
there,
H
too, why
can come
not?
back.
Give him his Mania main event. Throw Goldberg in there, too.
Fuck you.
Only if we get Ted DiBiase Jr. back.
Hell no.
Go get No BS Paul White from
God.
AEW. Not the Big Show.
No
'Cause there's
more
no more
BS.
BS. Go get Mark Henry too. Go get Sexual Chocolate. Just have a 30-man Royal Rumble at WrestleMania for the world title.
Have a throwback Rumble.
It's
Please
all
don't.
former world title.
No, don't put that in their minds, please. Please
want
don't
it.
put that in their minds. No, don't put that in their minds.
Vintage pops.
No.
Hey, just imagine when Chris Benoit and Eddie Guerrero come out. That'd be crazy.
They come out 3 and 4.
I didn't say it this time.
It's 3 and 4. That's crazy. All right, so
I didn't say it.
I'm trying to decide what way I want to go with this. We'll go my top one since we were pretty much just talking about it. Finish all the stories, goddammit. All of them. I don't care. And this kind of goes into my second one, but not really. They need to press the fucking reset button. With how hot they are right now, they need to rejuvenate. They need to fucking reset. Reset the storylines, reset the brands, reset the titles, reset everything. Because they have eyes now. And that would be the perfect opportunity to... I'm going to go ahead and get my second one. We'll snake this, because I'm leaning into my second wish. This leads perfectly into my second wish, which they need to sign massive free agent talents, and they need to move talent around from NXT to SmackDown, from SmackDown to Raw, from Raw to NXT, as needed. Because they have all this talent in NXT that's been down there for years. Like, Braun Breaker should already been up on the main roster.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. The only thing lacking is his promo work, which can be easily covered by any of the managers, or put him with the fucking Alpha Academy or whoever who can talk, and that completely negates the issue.
Tyler Bate.
And the entire thing just needs rejuvenated.
What's that look?
It just needs press the big red button, give me another new intro on Raw, new pretty much just fucking redraft everything, all right? And actually make it matter this time. Make it a hard split between Raw, SmackDown, and NXT, and the people you draft actually fucking show up and don't pull the Gable Steveson thing and show up once and disappear. That's my WWE wishes. Finish the fucking stories. Get CM Punk his main event. Get Cody Rhodes' title off of Roman. have fucking Seth Rollins beat more AEW guys. Have Jade Cargill come in and win the title. Like, finish all these stories, bro. Have the bloodline completely dissolve. What?
That Jade Cargill goes against my wish, though.
Hey, yeah, well, shut the fuck up because you're wrong, alright?
Hey, no.
It's a wish, come on.
What belt are we having her go for here?
NXT Women's?
No, one of the main ones. She's not going to NXT. Are you kidding me?
Cause see,
she's too big of a name to go to NXT.
Yeah, eyes on the product.
I think
Eli,
during this
you're not
reset,
about to tell me that you want her to dethrone Mommy.
No. But during this reset, I want to see Raquel win a women's championship.
I would be here for Jade Cargill dethroning Mommy. I think it makes sense, storyline-wise.
I just want to see
Raquel to win a title?
Raquel Rodriguez to win a women's championship? Absolutely. Are you kidding me?
I was just making sure that was your wish.
Well,
she has
Eli,
everything.
There's 2 titles. Raquel can have 1 title and Jade can have the other. What do you mean this goes against your wish? There's plenty of titles to go around, brother.
I don't know what they're going to do at the reset, which I think they will after Mania. I 100% think they will.
Dude.
But no, I want Raquel.
I think it's just... I just think it's the next logical step. They have all this young talent that are trying to make a name for themselves. All the free agents that are going to be free to go in 2024. They need to actually put some effort into signing a big free agent name.
Just please, don't do it the way WCW did and have all the champions come into the ring and vacate their titles at once. For the love of God, it never needs to be replicated again. Not many people remember that shit.
That was
Stupid
late
as all
stage
get out.
WCW, Eli.
It was Vince and Eric, and all the champions came out there and had to forfeit their titles. It was so stupid. But I think I do agree with the reset, and I want to see Raquel win a women's championship. Cliff, what do you want?
Hey, what the hell you want, Cliff?
I want the tag team titles split to the brands again.
Woo! Reset.
Or to have the tag division be on one, and then the other show gets another division, like the Cruisers, or put all the women on one show, or anything like that. But preferably just split up the damn tag titles. You've got the depth. Come on.
I'm cool with that. I'm not cool with the exclusive to one show thing. That's a thumbs down for me.
We SmackDown versus Raw in this. One brand gets tagged and the other one gets Cruiser.
Go back.
Yeah, I'm out of wish. Bring back old Survivor Series, you dumb fucks, you bitches. You have the brands, fucking use them.
Can we keep War Games as a pay-per-view, though?
The last good actual Survivor Series was Raw versus SmackDown versus NXT when y'all was invading each other and that shit was war. When it actually meant something.
Can we still keep War Games, though? I enjoy that pay-per-view.
Yeah, I mean, just fucking put Team Raw versus Team SmackDown versus Team NXT in a War Games match.
That'd be 12 people fighting each other. That would be pandemonium.
Shrink the teams.
Yeah, do 3.
Or you can keep it at 4 and just shrink the time that it takes for them to get in. Make it 1.5 minutes instead of 3.
I'm just thinking all the bodies, weapons, and everything
minute
else.
and a half.
Yeah.
More trash can EO spots.
I don't know. I just think...
Yes.
They just need to fucking... Bring back Survivor Series, you bitches. For real.
I mean, they could bring back bragging rights.
Big 4. Come on now. Oh, yeah.
Bragging rights 2010, baby.
Why don't they bring back capital punishment while they're at it, too?
Hey.
Big balls of fire.
Great balls of fire.
I know what I said.
You know what Cliff dreams about?
And we know what Cliff's got on his mind.
I need to wear a do-rag on one of these shows and just start saying the most unhinged shit. Call me fucking Vince.
No.
Let's not. Let's not do that. Considering some of the stuff he said, let's avoid that.
No.
I'm gonna whip this thing.
Don't mind me while I whip this out. We're good in the hood.
Player.
I was Theodore Long. He never said that. You go one-on-one with The Undertaker.
In a tag team match.
One-on-one.
Have we gone through our wishes?
Match?
Yep. Yeah, we're through our wishes.
Bro, you eat corn the long way.
Cliff, do you want to go first?
No way you don't.
I can't.
Okay.
I don't have anything this week, by the way.
I just remembered The AI-generated picture of Goldberg eating corn the long way?
Yeah, that motherfucker ate that corn that long way.
No. I have 2 specifically for you guys. Austen, you're going first.
Okay.
This one's specifically for you. This man is a
Nick
former
Togo?
one-time Compound Pro
Is that a guess?
No.
Tag Team Champion. Former one-time Independent Connecticut Championship Wrestling Tag Team Champion. A former one-time New York Wrestling Connection Tag Team Champion. Former one-time OVW Television Champion. Former 2-time Premier Wrestling Federation Northeast Tag Team Champion. Former one-time Preston City Wrestling Tag Team Champion. He has been ranked number 123 of the top 500 singles in 2007. He is a former one-time WWE World Tag Team Champion. He's a former one-time Extreme Wrestling Alliance Heavyweight Champion.
That's it?
That's it.
Why do I want to say like it's Lance Cade or some shit? That just makes sense to me. One-time WWE champion, tag team champion, nothing else. That just makes sense to me. Give me a hint.
All right. He debuted in 2001 at the age of 15. He started working in WWE in 2003 a little bit. He was a jobber. His major push in WWE was in 2006. He was a singles competitor for 2006 to 2008. He returned in 2016 to WWE. He has a post-WWE career in 2009 and 2021.
He returned to WWE in 2016?
Yep, and he had a second return 2021 to present.
Like in an on-screen role, like he's a wrestler.
He's been on screen.
So he's not a wrestler. Okay. So when he came back in 2016, did he wrestle? Or was he also an on-screen personality?
He wrestled 3 matches. Those 3 matches were tag matches.
This makes me want to say it's a producer backstage now. And when I think about it like that, it really kind of narrows it down. But this dude never won the tag titles. Give me another hint.
He is currently a coach. He was rehired as a coach and trainer for the developmental, as well as a producer. He officially retired from in-ring action April 20th, 2021. He was trained by, and I didn't know this, Killer Kowalski, along with Ohio Valley Wrestling. He is hailed from
Green Bay.
Worcester, Massachusetts.
Not Worcester, Massachusetts.
Oh, shit. Oh, we've done this one before.
We've not. I promise.
What? No, we've done Worcester, Massachusetts. Yeah,
More
you
than
haven't. I
likely.
did.
You know this for a different reason, Cliff.
Fuck.
I'm trying to find like a finishing maneuver or something. He appeared on a reality series on Fox called Seducing Sydney. I was trying to give it. Oh, he also wrote in 2013.
So
he wrote a child's book called Billy's Bully.
Billy's Bully? That's what you're giving me?
Dude, this man's life is under wraps and key. And anything I say could potentially like ruin it as hints.
You said Seducing Sydney?
Seducing Cindy.
Bro, I'm having to go to like IMDb to look this shit up.
It was some Fox reality show.
One time.
Did he World Tag Team Champion.
And that's it. That's the only one I know.
Well, he won the OVW Television Championship once.
He won what?
The OVW Television Championship once.
Came back in 2016,
Mm-hmm.
left, and came back in the 2020s.
As a trainer, producer, and coach. He's officially retired from in-ring action.
There's nothing else you can give me.
There is
like,
nothing
literally, the
else,
only
because
person that
you've
comes
already
to mind
used
is,
2
like-
hints, and I can't really say much. Give me a second.
You are a dirty motherfucker. You dirty
Cliff,
motherfucker.
can
There
I
is
say
a hint
anything
you
else,
could give
though?
him. There is a
Then
hint
you
you
give
could
it.
give him. Okay, so it's going to be a little big, but there's a hint. Remember the trivia.
Yeah, fuck you. That's a major hint.
I don't think he'll get it.
I think he's
'Cause
dead.
You guys had a lot of trivia questions.
I think he's dead. You like it though, Cliff? You like it?
That scares me for what you're going to give me.
One time. Okay.
You could just tell him also the hint that he may or may not have been the one to win
He
the tag
was.
title. That it was. Are you sure it wasn't Freebirded? Because I'm pretty sure it was Freebirded.
I'm pretty sure he won it.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure he won it.
So if we're talking about Freebirds here.
No, he won it. He was a part. Yeah, he won it. He was a part of the tag team. I think.
What tag team?
We got me questioning now.
Cannot give you that, Austin. That is too good.
I was hoping he'd just say Rodman.
Rodman is not a part of the dream
Yeah.
team.
We haven't done that one in a while.
Bro, apparently he's done shit in Dragon Gate too. No, there's my Dragon Gate.
Apparently, he's been on MLW as well.
TNA.
I didn't know that part.
Chikara.
What do you see in that? Oh,
On the wiki.
yeah.
So here's the thing.
ROH.
I
Evolve.
got somebody.
Yeah. MLW.
I got somebody, and I know that they're a producer. I don't remember them coming back in 2016 for 3 tag matches, though.
You only got one guess, so make it count, bruv.
How could you?
Throw it up.
Is it Kenny Dykstra?
Wow.
Hey.
In his bag. Homie is in his bag. Let's go.
When did he come back in 2016, bro? I don't remember that.
He did. He came back and feuded
Dolph
with
Ziggler and
Dolph
Miz.
Ziggler when it was the Miz feud.
What?
Yeah, he was.
I don't.
the,
I do
him
not remember
and
that at
the
all.
Yeah.
chunky member, Mikey.
Bro was in
No.
his bag.
I don't remember.
I was fighting
Yeah.
for that one.
That was rough.
All right, Cliff, you ready?
Let's do it.
All right. This wrestler is a former 3-time Attack 24/7 champion, former 1-time Attack Tag Team champion, a former, and this is going to give it away on the gender, former 1-time British Empire Women's Champion, a former 2-time Iron Man Heavy Metal Weight Champion, which we all know that doesn't matter because the damn ladder won it. She has been ranked number 26 of the top 100 wrestlers in 2020.
Bro, I swear to God, if you give
Number
me
26.
T and Knox again, I swear to God.
4th time. It took you 4 times to finally get that shit. Austen. 1, 2, or 3.
Fuck you.
Oh, sorry, no. My bad. Cliff, you picked the number. 'Cause it
Austin
was
1 or
just you
2, so
doing
give
it.
him 2. Austin
Okay.
1 or 2, so give him 2.
Austin, you ready?
Let me lock in. Yep.
He's got to get back in his bag.
Alright.
Hold on.
Former 2-time TNA X Division champion. Winner of the 2013 TNA X Division Championship Tournament. 2009 X Division King of the Mountain.
That's it?
That's it. All right. So we're dealing with 09 TNA X Division, which could be anybody under the weight of like 250 pounds.
X Division was anybody and everybody. Because Samoa Joe was X Division champion at that time.
Motherfucker. Oh my god.
Which tournament was it? The 2013 tournament?
Won the 2013
09.
tournament.
He was 09 King of the Mountain, though, wasn't he?
09 X Division King of the Mountain. Which that had Samoa Joe, I think, in it as well. Rhino was trying to be X Division champion around that time. I think Hernandez was around there.
Come on, Eli. You motherfucker.
They were in the 2008 TNA Impact video game. They debuted 2008, 2011. Sorry, my bad. They debuted in 2008. Wrestled until 2011, had a name change. 2013 to 2016. They returned 2017. And
Well, it
it's
sounds like someone has been there and gone.
2022.
One would say.
I'm gonna ask this, and it can take a hint because this will tell me if it's him or not. Have they wrestled under the same name their entire career, or have they had to switch it?
Under technicality, yes.
That's a hint.
I said it. I'm fine with it taking a hint.
Under technicality, yes.
What do you mean technicality?
What do you mean, Eli?
Yes,
either a yes or
there
a no.
was a name change. As I said, there was a name change. They changed it back once they returned. TNA and Impact, though, whole career.
So it's suicide.
It's manic, actually.
That's what I'm saying. Like he changed his name. No technicality about it. He changed his fucking name. You say he changed his goddamn name.
TJ, Christopher Daniels, Kazarian, Austin Aries, Taiji Shimori.
Did you want me to guess every face of fucking suicide?
Absolutely.
That's a good
Akira,
trivia
Rajin, Gresham,
I had no idea who that is.
Caleb
Someone keep
Conley.
that in the back
Conley,
pocket next
Nash
time we need
Carter.
a trivia question.
That was great. All right, Austin,
I hope we get another
102.
trivia again soon. I want to be on the other side of the trivia.
I'm lagging, so I can't tell what number you're holding up. One.
One.
All right.
There's a single finger up.
I said I was lagging. Bite me. All right, Cliff, you ready?
Only if you want me to.
That's all I'll ever be.
Number 9 of the top 500 in 2013. Oh, sorry, I'm sick right now. My nose just
I
about.
thought that was it. I was like, damn.
Number 9
yeah,
of the
on
top
this
20, top 500 in 2013. Wrestler of the Year 2014. Worst Storyline 2015. Guko Award 2015. Most Approved 2011. Most Underrated 2011. FCW Tag Team Champion 2 times. Former 2-time World Heavyweight Champion. 1-time NXT Champion. 6-time Intercontinental Champion. 2-time United States Champion. 1-time SmackDown Tag Champ. 2-time Raw Tag Champ. 1-time World Tag Team Champ. 1-time Money in the Bank. That's
Go ahead
it.
and give me a hint.
Yeah, I would say Lucha de
A match with something to
Apuestas.
lose. Apuestas.
Yeah.
Apuestas.
It was a career versus title. He won it. He debuted in 2000.
Sami Zayn.
No. Did I say anything from ROH there?
Well, you just kind of froze up, and I didn't hear half of it, so I just assumed.
What can
I heard-
did say
I
I
heard, like-
froze up?
No, because every
No,
time
my
I say
nose-
you froze up, everyone jumps on me. So, got a Lucha de Apuestas.
2-time World Heavyweight.
Want to slam
1-time
me.
NXT. 6-time Intercontinental. 2-time US. 1-time SmackDown Tag. 2-time Raw Tag. 1-time World Tag Team. 1-time Money in the Bank. He's a former Triple Crown. Or is a Triple Crown. And has won 2 Slammy Awards.
Sami Zayn never won Money in the Bank, brother.
He's been on film.
That's part of the shit
can
I
give you
didn't
this
hear.
hint. Yeah. Sorry. I'm all kinds of fucked up over here. I'll give you filmography,
It's probably my
which is
internet.
Me, Him, Her, 2015. Buddy Hutchins, 2015. Countdown, 2016. The Jetsons and WWE Robo WrestleMania, 2017. The Speed of Time, 2020, which was... I don't know what the hell that is. He was on Deal or No Deal. Lopez Tonight. A major one, a major 2, is Silent Library and Total Divas. Midnight with Chris Hardwick. Adam Ruins Everything.
Oh,
Wild
is this
and Out.
Dolph?
Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah.
And then, for both of you guys, this man is a former 1-time NWA Wildside Tag Team Champion. 1-time Fighting Evolution Wrestling Tag Team Champion. Hood Slam gave him the best athlete in the East Bay Championship once. But Hood Slam is a company, and he won the best athlete in the East Bay Championship once. He's a former 2-time OVW Southern Tag Team Champion. Number 8, Superstars of Wrestling Federation Tag Team Champion, once. VIP Tag Team Champion, once. VIP Heavyweight Champion, once. Waco Association of Wrestling Lone Star Champion, once. World Wrestling Alliance Tag Team Champion, once.
So I'm getting a lot of shit from the southwest, because East Bay is like Golden State. I think I'm going to declare we need a hint.
I don't know.
He debuted in the E in 2006. With OVW. Under the ring name, The Neighborhoodie. I hope that's a big enough hint. I really do.
The Neighborhoodie?
How would that be a big enough hint, bro?
I'm trying to see. They were fired. Or he was fired in 2007. My bad. Independent Circuit, 2008. Returned 2008 to 2010.
Return to what?
Return to Diddy.
Okay.
Singles competition, 2010 to 2014. And then returned to Independent Circuit, 2014 to present.
I don't want to ask that if it's going to be a hint.
And it says NWA 2021 to present. My bad.
Okay, so they aren't dead. Okay. So who got fired from... Is this fucking... No. Because there's no NWA titles there, correct?
Speak your mind. It might help me.
The NWA Wildside Tag Team Championships. They won it once. Or he won it once.
Okay, there's no 10 pounds of gold, so it's not Tyrus.
He has been on Raw, SmackDown, and NXT.
NXT talent that is currently in NWA. It's not EC3, is it? That's not a guess I'm asking.
No, it's not.
There's no TNA titles.
TNA.
There's no TNA titles.
NXT The Game Show.
Oh, so okay.
Yeah.
Oh, who's the dude who won?
NXT.
The Neighborhoodie. What the fuck?
Bro, is it Maven?
No. Maven was on Tough Enough, not NXT.
That was also before 2000.
The Neighborhoodie. What the? How is that supposed to help, Eli?
Trust me, it does.
Did they win any tag championships in WWE?
Not a one.
How many hints have we asked for? 1 or 2?
He published a book. Damn, why did I write this book? In 2015, and then made a sequel to it. Of Damn, why did I write this book too? How to Play the Game. In 2016. His third book in 2020 is The Newbie's Guide to Big Biceps. So easy to follow, a child could do it.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Hear me.
Wait. Oh, God. It's not Shad. Who's the other one?
It's JTG. It's exactly who it is. That's who I was about to say it was. JTG.
That was rough, Eli.
Imagine
I
if
still
that
come out unscathed
that was
somehow.
everybody I had last week. Minus, I added Tegan Knox for a Satnam Singh.
Oh, God. Well, I've got a fresh lineup this week because last week I was going to do journeyman quarterbacks because that was the topic of the week.
Ooh, that's fun.
So,
I love those.
So we're not going to do that this week.
Flacco.
We're going to do something else that's
Wentz,
related to this episode.
Foles.
Flacco's not a journeyman. There's
Brissett.
only been like 3 or 4 teams. Same with Wentz.
So, Eli.
Hoya.
1 through 5. 3. The one you're probably not going to get.
Oh, I thought I was going for Austen. Okay.
Eli, we do this every time. This man was drafted with the 5th overall pick in the first round. He has had 2 numbers in his career.
I like how I specialize what draft it is, but you can't say fucking shit.
Well, don't worry. It'll make sense here in a second. He's played for 3 different teams in his career. 3-time NBA champion, 1-time NBA Finals MVP, 13-time All-Star, NBA All-Star Game MVP, 2-time first team All-NBA, 3-time second team, 3-time third team, 3-time All-Defensive second team. He was the scoring champion one time, All-Rookie first team. He's on the 75th anniversary team. His number is retired by one of his teams he played for.
This sounds eerily familiar.
He was an first team All-American in 03, third team All-American in 02.
Never mind.
CUSA Player of the Year, 2-time first team All-Conference USA, and his number is retired by where he went to college. His career
USA action here.
His career stats are as follows. He averaged 22 points a game, 4.7 rebounds, and 5.4 assists. This man has a gold medal from the Olympics, a bronze medal from the Olympics, and a bronze medal from the Basketball World Cup in Japan.
You act like I know jack shit about jack shit. How many
ask for a hint.
world championships do they have?
3 NBA championships.
Yeah, those things.
3 times.
3. How many teams?
Played for 3 teams in his career.
3 teams, 3 championships. Can I get those
Was
teams?
selected 5th overall.
I'll take
That'll
it.
be your second hint, because it'll be a little obvious. Because there's other hints I have to give first.
Oh, I thought you meant that was going to be my second hint. But I was just asking shit that you already went over.
No.
Then give me a hint. See if I
This
can.
man
go
is
off
currently a
this one.
co-owner of a team in the NBA. Born and raised in Chicago. 6'4".
This is not who I thought
Went
it
to
was.
Marquette. He went to Marquette.
And what college did you say?
Marquette. And he is, or at least will be, inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame as a first ballot Hall of Famer. I don't know if he is yet.
Ooh, there's 3 Colts players eligible for the Hall of Fame this year.
He's in the
Mathis,
Naismith
and Harrison.
Memorial Hall of Fame.
Not Harrison, Wayne. Give me the teams.
All right, your second hint. I'm not going to give it to you in order.
I don't care.
Bulls, Heat, Cavaliers.
This would be a tough one.
That's a weird team lineup there.
Like I said, it may be in order, it may not be in order.
I know, that's still a weird order of teams to go around.
His birthday is January 17th. He retired at the end of the 2018-2019 season.
Dude,
Oh,
I
I know.
like he retired that long ago.
I know,
Dennis
right?
Rodman's not a part of the dream team. Neither are they. Bulls, Heat, Cavaliers. So you go from Chicago, to Ohio, Illinois to Ohio to Florida. Or Florida to those
I
two.
told you.
I know. I'm just trying to map
just
out
gave
a
it to you at
career where
random.
any of this makes sense. But then again, LeBron James didn't and ended up in California, so just minus the Bulls. It's the 3 for 3.
He's made it to several more finals, but he just didn't win all of them.
I don't know. Fuck it, Dennis Rodman. I don't know.
Dwayne Wade, drafted by Miami, went to Chicago to play for his home team, went to Cleveland to try to win a chip with LeBron, and then went back to Miami.
All
right, Austin, 1 through 4.
Chicago. I forgot she played in Chicago.
All right. Austin, for what it's worth, I'm sorry.
I never go in the motherfucker apologize to you before it happens.
I didn't apologize, so at least he is.
This man was drafted with a territorial pick.
What?
I don't know what that means. This man was
Let
drafted
me-
with a territorial pick.
The
Give me a
hell?
second, I'll look up what it means.
I'm looking it up.
It was
look it
a
up.
draft used by the Basketball Association of America. So
Also, you
basically,
don't need to look up shit.
let me explain. This was
Well, I already looked it up.
the NBA draft before it was the NBA.
Because it says NBA territorial pick. I got it.
Yeah. This man played
That
for
makes it even harder.
2 teams in his NBA career. He is a 1-time NBA champion, 1-time MVP, 12-time All-Star, 3-time All-Star Game MVP, 9-time first team, 2-time second team, 1 Rookie of the Year. He was the 6-time assist leader. Got the Lifetime Achievement Award, NBA Anniversary Team for the 35th, the 50th, and the 75th.
What pot are you smoking?
His number is retired by both teams he played for. However, the current location is not where they were when he played for them for the first team. Helms College Player of the Year twice. UPI College Player of the Year for 3 years straight. United States Basketball Writers Association College Player of the Year 2 years. Sporting News College Player of the Year 3 years in a row. Consensus First Team All-American 3 years in a row. 3-time NCAA scoring leader, 3-time first team All-MVC. His number was retired from where he went to college, and he was Mr. Basketball in 1950. His career stats are as follows. He averaged 25.7 points a game, 7.5 rebounds a game, and 9.5 assists per game. He is in the Basketball Hall of Fame as a player, the FIBA Hall of Fame as a player, and was inducted into the College Basketball Hall of Fame. And he has a gold medal from the Pan American Games in 1959 and a gold medal from the Olympic Games in 1960. Representing
Mr. Basketball?
The United States.
So it wasn't like Indiana or Kentucky, it was just...
Mr. Basketball USA is what turned into the ESPN Player of the Year.
Okay.
Good.
So,
dick.
1956.
You don't know who this is.
You're a dick. I just looked it up. You're a dick.
There's a reason why I'm doing all these people.
I had to go through strenuous searching to find this.
You ready for a hint, Austen?
Yeah.
This man went to Crispus Attucks in Indianapolis, Indiana. Went to college in Cincinnati. Played point guard and was drafted by the Cincinnati Royals.
I never even heard of the Cincinnati Royals.
Can I give a free hint? It's not going to be anything major. It's just...
I'll give him another
looking
hint.
at this...
The Cincinnati Royals are what turned into the Sacramento Kings.
Okay, but back in this day, the Harlem Globetrotters were an actual NBA team.
Shit.
Like, they were an actual team, a part of the territorial picks.
I almost dropped my fucking controller.
That would have been bad.
Oh my god. So who... Big NBA guy back in the 50s. Big Indiana basketball guy back in the 50s.
Big NBA, big basketball guy.
You're in the wrong era, Austen.
You said 56.
Was Mr. Basketball USA. That was him coming out of high school. He was
Yes, I know.
drafted in...
But that's the only shot I'm going to get since he went to high school in Indiana. I don't give a fuck about what he did.
Drafted in 1960 and played 14 years in the NBA.
Ooh.
Do I have a second hint? Did I?
You haven't blown it yet.
Go ahead and use it.
Cliff, that 1962 one in the opening paragraph.
Give me a second. He's got a very close nickname to him. His nickname is very synonymous. The 19 what, Eli?
The 1960 after his 14 seasons. It says in 1962.
Oh, I have no idea.
In 1962, that's a major thing right there.
Oh, he was the first player in NBA history to average a triple-double for a season. And his nickname could also be the name...
Besides Russell Westbrook.
A different player. His nickname could be the pseudonym for a porn star.
Yeah. Yeah. This dude. Cliff, you scared me this round. We both took some leaps.
I cannot remember this dude's first name.
I don't think you're gonna get the last name, but if you can get it, I might help you.
No, that's why I'm saying I don't remember the dude's first name. I think I know his last name.
What is it?
Is it Robertson?
Where's your phone?
Oscar Robertson.
Where's your phone?
The only reason I know that is because I know it was a big deal when Russell Westbrook did that. That's the only reason I know. The fucking Indiana thing didn't fucking help me.
Nope. All right, Eli, ready?
Never. No. If it's basketball again,
This
definitely
man-
not.
It can't get any harder than that, bro.
This man was drafted number 1 overall in the first round. He went on to win 4 NBA championships, 3
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Finals MVP. He was MVP, 15-time All-Star, 3-time All-Star Game MVP, 8-time first team, 2-time second team, 4-time third team. Was on the All-Defensive second team 3 times. Rookie of the Year first team. Scoring champion twice, the IBM Award twice. Was on the anniversary team for the 50th and the 75th anniversary. His number is retired by 2 of the teams he played for. He was the Associated Press's Player of the Year, UPI Player of the Year, Adolph Rupp Trophy winner, 2-time consensus first team All-American, 2-time SEC Player of the Year, NCAA blocks leader, NCAA rebounds leader. His number is retired by his college. He won the FIBA World Championship MVP, USA Basketball Male Athlete of the Year in 1994, McDonald's All-American Game co-MVP in 89, First Team Parade All-American, and was Texas's Mr. Basketball. This man averaged 23.7 points a game, 10 rebounds, and 2 blocks a game. He is in the College Basketball Hall of Fame, the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame, and the FIBA Basketball Hall of Fame.
A lot happened tonight on Raw, by the way.
Yeah?
We have new women's tag champs, and R-Truth beat the Judgment Day.
Good. He is an Olympic gold medalist and a FIBA World Cup winner.
Give me a fucking hint. You could go through all 3 hints. I'm probably still not going to be able to get this.
This man went to LSU.
Oh, yay. My favorite college.
Went to high school in Germany and San Antonio, Texas. Played center. Played for 6 teams in his NBA career. And he was drafted in 1990.
Give me the teams.
I'm going to throw out a cheap hint. This man had a beautiful TV show and is a DJ.
Oh,
Did you say his height?
I did not. I can be your hint if you want it to.
I don't want it to be my hint. I want the fucking teams.
In no order: Cavaliers, Celtics, Heat, Suns, Magic, Lakers.
If you know how much I don't like this player, you want to fucking throw it at me. And you know how much this pisses me off. It's this fucking Shaq.
Shaquille O'Neal, baby. Diesel.
What you got against Shaq, bro?
Moving on.
All right, Austen.
What you got against Shaq? What you got against Shaq?
I ain't got nothing against Shaq outside of fucking basketball. But I don't think he was all that everybody made him out to be.
That sounds like a discussion for later.
Are you insane, brother?
No.
Are those 13 concussions finally speaking?
I'm hearing
Jesus
whatever.
Christ. That's crazy.
All right. Ready, Austen?
Yeah.
This man was drafted with the 2nd overall pick in the first round of the 2007 draft. 2-time NBA champion, 2-time Finals MVP.
Can we stop doing fucking NBA players, bro? Jesus Christ.
No.
NBA sucks.
Won the MVP 1 time, 13-time All-Star, 2-time All-Star Game MVP, 6-time All-NBA first team, 4-time All-NBA second team. Was on the NBA in-season tournament all-tournament team. Won Rookie of the Year, Rookie first team, 4-time scoring champion, 2-time in the 50-40-90 club. He was on the 75th anniversary team, Consensus National College Player of the Year in 2007, first team All-American, Big 12 Player of the Year. His numbers retired from where he went to college. FIBA World Championship MVP in 2010, 3-time USA Basketball Male Athlete of the Year, McDonald's All-American Game MVP, Parade All-American, and second team Parade All-American. This man is still currently active. However, he has 4 gold medals, 3 from the Olympics in 2012, 2016, and 2020, and from the 2010 World Championship/World Cup in Turkey.
Give me a hint. I think I know who this is, because one came immediately to mind, but I don't want to say it and fuck it up.
This man went to Texas for college.
That makes it even harder! Because that's the dude I'm thinking of went to Texas. So unless there's someone else that went to Texas, I don't remember this dude having... Was it Miles Turner?
Is that your guess?
Wait. Read off the...
2-time NBA champion.
Never mind. It's not Miles Turner.
This man
Who
went to Texas.
Then? Because didn't Miles Turner go to Texas?
He did.
Yeah, see... He's so it was someone this year went to Texas.
This dude...
Not Tyrese Halliburton.
This dude's played for 4 teams in his career.
Okay.
And one of the teams moved while he was on their team. So technically it's 5, but not really. Because I can't remember when they moved. But it was in the late 2000s when the franchise moved cities.
Is it KD?
It is Kevin Durant.
Okay. Because I was the only one. I was like, fuck. I was like, who? Because it was the Supersonics that moved to Oklahoma. Again, I couldn't remember where KD was playing currently. He's still with the Nets, right?
Nope. He got traded to Phoenix.
Oh, yeah. Okay. That makes sense now. Yeah, I completely forgot he was out there in fucking Phoenix now. Him, Devin Booker. Chris Paul's not out there anymore, is he? He got traded?
Nah, he's at Golden State.
That's what I thought.
And I'm not going to do the last one.
Why?
Because you two would have to work together, and I don't know if you could work together on it.
Well, I don't know enough about NBA, so...
Okay, then we'll try it. So, this man was drafted...
Is it another basketball player?
Yeah.
I don't want to do another basketball player, bro.
This is one Eli could get.
Oh, I'm sure.
We'll do it then.
Drafted in the first round with the first overall pick. Has played for 3 different teams in his career. 4-time NBA champion. 4-time NBA Finals MVP. Won NBA MVP 4 times.
LeBron James.
Yeah.
I hate
every person we guessed was in the top 6 players who have scored the highest amount of points on the Christmas Day games.
I hate all of this.
Want to know the one person I couldn't do?
Who?
Kobe Bryant. Because we'd have already done Kobe Bryant rather viciously have already done Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, rather
Yeah, I wonder why.
Time I'll do football.
Controversy ensued.
Next time I'll do football players because we'll have the bowl games. So
we'll have the bowl games.
So I'll do football players next.
You'll have to do college legends.
I will. I'll do the Boz.
Terry Bradshaw.
Bosworth.
Terry Bradshaw. Tim Tebow. Tim Tebow was a stud in college.
Lee Corso.
Yep. Ooh, I could do coaches.
You could do coaches.
You guys are gonna hate it, but Baker Mayfield.
No, he's not a fucking college legend, all right?
He's in the Heisman house, at least.
And there's only one...
I don't have anything
There's
against
only
Baker.
one of us here that will hate that, and that's me.
Yeah, I don't have anything against Baker.
He's in the Heisman house.
Mayfield. Bro's a bum.
Really quick,
He
before we send it anywhere,
Josh Allen in fantasy.
You're not salty. I just want to take a second from everyone here at the Ace in the whole very happy holidays. Enjoy the time with your loved ones. Enjoy the time with celebrating with those you care about. Make sure to spend time with the people you do care about. And from my home to yours, a very, very happy holidays and I wish you the best going into the new year.
And what will that new year be, Cliff?
That new year will be the wildest year in professional wrestling history. We've got the Bidding War 2024. Will it happen? Will it not? Seth Rollins' contract, Kazuchika Okada. We've got a lot happening in 2024, and we are right here to help talk you through it.
Yeah, you just had to say last episode that it may not happen, and now we have Seth Rollins added into the mix.
Oh, you're damn right.
Just had to speak shit into existence. Well,
Always.
Let's get us larried into Christmas, and then we'll move on to New Year. How about that? get Stan Hansen in here. And
that's what I'll get
see
you
what
for
happens.
Christmas, Eli. I'll get you a lariat for Christmas.
Get you
We can
nice
get
Stan
Stan Hansen
Hansen,
in
little lariat. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm not gonna lie. I was sitting here trying to think of a clever little outro, but I don't think I came up with one. But if you ever have trouble coming up with an outro, we got you covered because we're your Ace in the hole. Get you on down the road. Yeah.